Hey, I had a dream about... In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
People seem more agitated than usual.
You're looking well.
Godlike. So, you're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root. Well, the conversation went something like, "Did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate?" "What? Really?" "Yes, a godlike." And so I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had... Is there any chance you could... Galarde. Loveled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent... They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Loveled and Gladwine started... And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them. They're lying low in the shantytown for now.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public. And Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone. Ah, but you can. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for...
Ending with flattery is
Agrasima. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you.
You died. But you're... here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Envoy. Is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Executed faithfully, Envoy. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. That you are, and not just on account of your noble heritage. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were Paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed. The killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main, rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradis.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the... After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. You haven't seen what's really outside of these walls. Trust me, that bear was the least of it.
He's right about that much, Envoy.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarok? Besides,
I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. I fear for their life. It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call a godlike. Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you. You know, when I heard the envoy was a godlike, I thought you'd be more... You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, envoy.
sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods. This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon.
That's far enough. Well, well. If it isn't the new... We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually and not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially, for all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. Huh, that's right. Think of us as the Paradis Welcoming Committee. And you're not welcome.
Hey, that's not nice.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. Oh, poor thing. Did I... Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening.
Oh, no, you don't!
Nothing like a win with a good team. Nice work. That'll help against whatever. Whatever we face out there. Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? What, that? I'm just real good at dealing with my emotions. You see, I bottle them up for a while, and then I let them out all at once. But don't dodge the issue. We're talking about your abbreviated death. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls. Well, that sounds kinda nice. What did you see there? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them. Do you trust them? Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling, well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were... Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers. For now, let's... Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. still waters, you merely dream. The bear, the rot in the heart, did its beauty sing to you? Death to life, does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot, kill one to save the other. Still, violets and the stars, we wish for both. Earth into rebirth, growth into life again, beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. Sleep now.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them?
Realize? They're never gonna realize anything of the sort belongs to the invaders.
Envoy, we've got a situation over here. Oh, good.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so I caught this one. But I have to check her cart for Find anything?
Finally! Someone with...
All right. If he said...
Much appreciated, Envoy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you stepping in.
Thanks for the help. Still have the rest of it.
Hey, so close. But it's useless without that Adra. Oh, you are a special. Don't mean a thing by it. Of course. Just make my apologies. I am an alchemist, trying in the field. Very kind of you to ask. Very kind. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve this. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today. Oh, just a bit of luminous Adra. Rather, you may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no one knows how best to describe it. As you no doubt know, luminous. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered. At this point, my friends must have lied, or they got the... No. I certainly didn't want anyone to steal anything. I definitely never meant to get anyone in trouble. If anything I did led to those people getting hurt. I don't wish them ill. Any luminous adra will do, he said.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just
Yeah.
Dawnshore? Must be slipping.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You wanna talk so much?
Marius can handle himself. Of course. Wait, I think this is about...
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of widow's kiss into a cup. And cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight...
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well,
Marius, this is...
well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene.
Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up dead.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
Why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
One moment.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally. This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe to relax. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? You, wouldn't think behind the embassy spiders. But here you go.
This one's mine. That's all of them.
With any luck, your assassins will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay in. Be aware, there's probably 1,000 spiders in there.
Watch yourselves. Here we go!
Another win.
Aye, aye.
Here it comes.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. Hail. I take it you're... Up these stairs is the Pearl District. A group of smugglers. A number of artisans actually support these piles of Stelgar dung, if you can believe it. Oh, watch out for their leader.
How big are we talking? Even Marius is a big, mean bastard.
Never heard that before, but I'll...
Says you, fishman. Can you believe that? Thala the Taskmaster, they call him. An ogre, if you can believe it. I hope you're right.
Ardirans ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile and...
Best watch your step around here, envoy. This is my district. So, you and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. Not being welcome here doesn't mean you aren't tolerated. We're not fools enough to attack you or your kin unprovoked. I would be lying if I said I wasn't just waiting for the opportunity. One little slip in my district, Imperial. So the little godkin has a spine. Good. Now be gone.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
Not you, too. I can handle them.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the back.
You might own half the district, but you don't own them.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to... The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. You'd better hope.
There. That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the Outlander who died in the streets? How are you... It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Why did you have to bring size into this?
He's only saying that because these fools wouldn't stand a chance against you. Listen, I get it. Times are tough, and you thought this man was easy pickings. Now, you know better. So, walk away while you can.
A scrawny elf and a tree trunk of an Almawa? I could take those odds.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
Show me what you got!
Come and get it! Get it, boys!
Still recover.
Over here!
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
That's the...
Let's see what you got.
What am I hitting?
believe they're dead. It's over.
Nice job, everyone.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
I thought the perk of killing the biggest guy in the gang was scaring the rest of them off.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you shouldn't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing.
So don't, under any circumstances, mix it up with moonberries.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradis. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagine my day would be like.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. With all those sparrows. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradis. We're short on coin, but Sapiento could help us on that front once we find his luminous Adra.
If you'd like to be useful. Oh, how? I speak to a lot. Seek my good friend Gunneth down by the green. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Hey, hold it.
You're
You
mine
think you
now.
could take out our leader if you killed him?
Coming from the rear. You think you can just take out our leader?
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Better part of valor.